Today I'm with Karla Dascal, and Karla's going to be speaking to us about her life before and after her weight loss. At one point of Karla's life, she weighed 230 pounds. Karla, can you tell me a little bit what it was like to be 230 pounds?
Very frustrating. It was a lifelong battle with weight gain and weight loss and all types of diets and programs and spas.
And Karla, you obviously at one point of your life reached a stage where you said, this is enough for me. But how did you get there?
Well, my blood sugar levels were completely out of control and causing me great distress, and I was irritable. I was out of control. My food, the types of foods that I would eat were just extremely toxic to my system.
So you had a tendency to want to eat what? What was your diet like?
Fast food, fried foods, the worst of the worst. I mean, white flour, sugar, sodas, diet sodas, all chemical products. The emotional and the spiritual aspect of it was completely out of whack as well.
So you went through life like this a number of years, and what changed it? What made that light go on in your brain one day that made you take that life change?
I had had enough. I was up against a wall of distress on all levels, from my joints hurting to everything you can imagine, and I had had enough. And I walked into a yoga studio with my professor, and he was drinking this green stuff. And I had asked him what, I wanted to get off of different pills and things that I was taking, and alcohol and so on and so forth, that added to all of the aspects of the food as well. And he introduced E3Live to me, and I started, he was drinking it all day long and looking fantastic and very light. I kept on eating the same types of foods until it got to a point where I started looking deeper into what I was putting into my body alongside the E3Live, and then I started eating, I would say vegan, no dairy, no animal, no sugar, and no processed products. And in combination, little by little, it all started coming off, and I started feeling incredibly strengthened, and put me onto a journey that I would never imagined.
Karla, what's the biggest change that you would say losing this weight has made in your life?
Emotionally. I had had success with weight loss before, but never on a mind, body, and spirit simultaneously. And I think that really is the key to the success.
How do you feel specifically that E3Live affected you and your weight loss?
E3Live is a very powerful tool in the respect that it enhances your well-being, a sense of well-being, endurance, cravings, on all levels. And the more you use it and the longer you use it for, the more benefits I find come out of it. It cleans you, it detoxes your body, so once the body is clear, then it makes you very receptive to be able to have things come into your life. I think that addiction is a big situation in a lot of people's lives. A lot of people, including myself, walk around, you know, eating processed foods and sugars, and it just triggers other cravings and stuff. And the E3Live really like zaps it.
Karla, I'm really proud of you. I'm sure you're very proud of you as your family and your friends, and you stand as a real role model for other people who aspire to lose the weight and to gain better health. And thank you for sharing your story. I'm sure it's going to help a lot of people.